Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is Bamari. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this trending baggy trouser. It's easy and beginners friendly. Thanks for watching. Hello beautiful people, we're cutting a free pants using this Ankara print. So I'll just go ahead to fold the fabric into two. After folding my fabric into two, you can see I folded it into two to cut the front part of the trouser. To know the amount of fabric we'll be needing, I'll be saying quarter of my hip plus my crotch extension. To know your crotch extension, you say your hip divided by 4, then divided by 4. Mine is 2.5, so I'll be adding the 2.5 plus 10, then I'll be adding extra 3 inches allowance. It is a very free pant, so you can add up to 6 inches or 8 inches allowance, but I just decided to add 3 inches allowance because I'm using a 2-yard material for my trouser. Now I'm going to use the line that I'm ruling as my start line. For the measurements, I'll be removing 2 inches for our elastic band. For the clutch of my trouser, I'll be using my hip divided by 4 to get my clutch. But because of it is a free pant and we don't want it to be tight, we'll be adding 2 inches to it, making 12. So my hip is 40 divided by 4, 10 plus 2 inches 12. So I'll just go ahead to mark it out and rule it. For my hip measurement, I'll be coming down 9 inches for my waist to take my hip measurement. Then I'll just rule it out. This is my hip line and this is my crotch line. To get our crotch extension, we'll be saying our hip divided by 4 divided by 4, and that's 2.5. So I'll just go ahead to mark 2.5 out there. Then I would also mark it at the hip area and at the waist area, then I'll rule it out. At this point here, I'll come up by 1 inch, then I'll go ahead to curve our crotch. After doing all that, the next thing is to take our measurement. My hip is 40 divided by 4 is 10, then I'll be adding 3 inches to it, so I'll go ahead to mark it out. I'll mark 13 at my hip and at also my waist measurement because it is an elastic. And also for my full length, I'm using a length of 40 inches, but I'll be adding 41 because of I'll be using the 1 inch for the hemming allowance. So I'll just go ahead to mark that out also. At this side here, I'll be coming in by 1.5, then I'll be ruling it to the crotch extension. The other side doesn't need any shaping because it's just a free trouser, so just to give it a bit of its shape, that's why I came in by 1.5 inches at that side. Then I'll just go ahead to cut it out. Almost forgot, at the waist area, I'll be coming down by 0.5 at the center part of the crotch area. Then I'll just go ahead to rule it out, then I'll cut the rest of the trouser out. So this is it for the front part. For the back part of the trouser, I went ahead to fold the mini fabric into two. Then I'll be placing the front trouser on top of the fabric to cut the back trouser, just like this. Now that I've placed the front part or the back part, at the crotch extension, I'll be having an extension of 2 inches there. So I'll just mark that out. And at this area, I'll be marking 1.5. Then at this side, I'll be coming up by 1 inch for my butt area. Then I'll go ahead to mark that out. After which, I'll just go ahead to connect the lines I made. Then also shape this part to my waist area. At this part here, I'll just go ahead to mark 1 inch downwards. Then I will rule it out. Then I would cut the back part of the trouser out. So this is the front part and this is the back part. From the remaining material, I'll go ahead to cut pockets for the sides of the trouser. The pocket is going to be attached to it like this at the side. Now the first thing for us to do is to attach our crotch. So we're going to use 0.5 inches to join the crotch together for both the front and the back trouser. Now you can see the trousers. I'm gonna need to use half an inch to join it together.
I've done the same thing for the other side also. I've used that panel to join it together. So for the front, the pocket I made, I just went ahead to stitch around the pocket, then I turned it in. You can see I went ahead to stitch around it inside, then I turned it in and I top stitched on it. So I've done the pockets like that. I did the other side too like that.
So for the pocket, I left about 6 inches for the opening of the pocket. So I'll go ahead to mark 7 inches on my trouser. I'll go ahead to mark it on the wrong side. I'll mark the 7 inches, so 6 inches will be for the opening. I'll be coming down 1 inch to mark the 6 inches, so I won't be stitching on the opening of the pocket. So I'll do the same thing for the other side also. After marking that out, I'll be placing the front trouser on the back trouser, right side facing right side. Then I will go ahead to shape the sides. I'll close 1 inch from the waist, then leave the opening of the pocket, then stitch it down. I'll do the same thing for the other side, leave the opening of the pocket and stitch it down and show you how it looks like. I've gone ahead to close the sides and I left the opening for the pocket. You can see it. So I did the same thing for the other side also. So now after that, I'll go ahead to attach my pocket to the opening of the pockets on the trouser and show you how it looks like. Then the down part of the trouser also, I'll go ahead to use the 1 inch I left for hemming allowance to hem it. I'll do that and also show you how it looks like.
So you can see how the pockets are looking. I'm gonna ahead to attach it to the sides. I've also attached it to the sides here, you can see. So, and also the down parts here, I went ahead to hem it with the 1 inch allowance I left. I've hemmed the down part. So the next thing for me to do is to stitch on this middle part. So I'll go ahead to close this middle part to this end there. Then it will remain our band to fix. So this is how it is looking. You can see the pockets. This is how it is looking. I've closed the middle parts here. I've closed it. So now for our band, we're going to cut a very long strap of about, for the band, we're going to cut a very long strap of about 5 inches. This is what we'll be using for the band of our trouser. So to get the band of the trouser, I'll go ahead to measure it. I'll take my tape and I'll measure around it. .53 1/4 inch. 53 1/4 inch. So I'll go ahead to cut my fabric for my band. I'll be making it 54 inches and quarter because of the joining allowance. So I'll just go ahead to cut that out. I'll go stick it. Then I'll stitch on it. But I'll leave about 1 inch here because this is where the rope is going to come out from. So I'll stitch like this. I'll leave about 1 inch, then I'll stitch it and show you how it looks like. Now you can see I've gone ahead. You can see how it is. I've gone ahead to close it. I closed it, then I top stitch on it. So this is the opening where we put our elastic or our rope. This is the opening for our rope and our elastic. So the next thing for me to do is I'll just hold this like fold this way. I'll put everything this way. I'll stitch on it. Then I'll stitch on it. Then I'll be attaching it to this part that has this opening, that has this hole. The part that has this hole will be stitched to the front. It will be stitched to the front, to the center here. So I'll pin it down, stitch to the front, and I'll sew it all around and show you how it looks like. So this part that has the hole will be placed to the center. Like this. Then I'll stitch it around and show you how it looks like. So this is how it is looking after I've attached the band to it.
So this is the front. So through the opening we left at the front, we'll be inserting our elastic band into it, just like this. Now that I've inserted it into it, I'll go to my sewing machine and stitch this side together and show how it is. This is how it is looking after I've inserted the elastic band into it. So I went ahead to make some straps using the fabric. So I'll just be inserting the rope into it through the hole we created. Just watch the way I'm doing it.
So now you can see I'm done inserting the rope to it. So I'm just going to just tie it. So you can use your rope to adjust it whatsoever. So I'll iron it and show you how it looks like. You can see how neat it is.
This is how beautiful and neat our trendy baggy trouser came out to be. Please like and subscribe, comment and share to see more videos. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.